Who has the power to outwit their own fate?
Nice.
As long as the gods steer the ship of time, there's one thing that's certain. The chains of Satinal will not break.
I think it's spelled. Oh. Main menu, new game. Okay, what did I do there? I wanted to pause the game. Now, we're off to a great start. Nope. Start a new game. And we go hard.
Who has the power to outwit their own fate? As long as the gods steer the ship of time, there's one thing that's certain. The chains of Satinal will not break. The days were happy for dreamy Andergast. Peace with arch-enemy Nostria seemed to be within immediate reach. Nostria's queen was about to pay a visit. In order to prepare for the joyful occasion, the king had called the young lads of Andergast to take up a cheerful challenge.
The oak leaf. He doesn't let go of the vicious dog.
Dogs are much smarter than that, Ulfried. They roll on their backs when they know they've lost. How about it, Geron? Are you giving up? Give him some air for a bit so he can make himself heard. You can stare at me with those sorcerer's eyes of yours as long as you want. I'm not leaving until I've got that oak leaf. You can stare at... I'm not leaving.
I will...
What's that? I'm having trouble understanding you.
I will prevail.
No, birdcatcher, you will lose. I'll explain the algebra to you. You'll have to find 4 copper oak leaves to win the contest. I, on the other hand, need 4 oak leaves made of brass. At the moment, you're just 1 oak leaf ahead of me, and given that Ulfried here will soon rid you of this oak leaf, you're at least 1 leaf short of victory. Or do you still think you can free yourself? The hammer won't help you one bit.
My hammer!
Never mind him.
Why don't you just give up, birdcatcher? Will you stop?
Just imagine if the bad luck charmer wins and gets received by the king. Help me out here, Ulfried. What did the blind seer say back then, before he was burnt at the stake?
That Geron is evil.
I believe he said that Geron will bring us great misfortune. You have to consider the exact wording with prophecies, Ulfried.
What if Geron curses us? They say he's got a dark gift.
Nonsense. Perhaps I'll consider giving you a sip later on, as a consolation for your defeat.
I'm wondering, there are some controls. Maybe I should just...
Far be it from me to stifle your hopes, Geron, but my jug is much too far away for you. You want the jug? This wine is only meant for the victor of the challenge, which would be me. What the? Stop it! Do you want to bludgeon him to death? Just take the oak leaf and let's go.
Yes, they were indeed happy days for dreamy Andergast. Only a few foresaw.
Right. Okay, so... God. I just love commercials, especially when they come... Okay, so... There is... Can we quit this conversation?
I have to... Gwynling has always been concerned about sometimes...
Where are my controls, please?
Gwynling has always...
No,
Sometimes...
don't care.
What's he supposed to... Can you give me a few more coins? The prices for herbs have risen...
You'll get your pay on Praos Day, and not a day earlier.
Right. My boss or my dad? Probably my dad. Extras. Just show me my freaking controls. Main menu, returns to game. Main menu. Save games, extra, and the extras are this picture for now. And this picture, which are really awesome. I love stuff. I'm sure if I could do stuff like this, I could dream myself away into whatever, you know. Credits. Intro.
Who has the power to outwit their own...
Intro video. Controls are a little bit funny. Or it's just the fact
Who has the power to
that I don't know.
outwit their own fate? As long as the gods steer the ship of time, there's one thing that's certain. The chains of Satinal will not break. The days were happy for dreamy Andergast. Peace with arch-enemy Nostria seemed to be within immediate reach. Nostria's queen was about to pay a visit. In order to prepare for the joyful occasion, the king had called the young lads of Andergast to take up a cheerful challenge.
The oak leaf. He doesn't let go, the vicious dog.
Dogs are much smarter than that, Ulfried. They roll on their backs when they know they've lost. How about it, Geron? Are you giving up? Give him some air for a bit so he can make himself heard. You can stare at me with those sorcerer's eyes of yours as long as you want. I'm not leaving until I've got...
I will...
What's that? I'm having trouble understanding you.
I will prevail.
No, birdcatcher, you will lose. I'll explain the algebra to you. You'll have to find 4 copper oak leaves. I, on the other hand, need... At the moment,
Brass,
you're just
yes.
1 oak leaf. And given that... Or do you still...
So...
It's bad form to speak with a mouthful. Oi, keep your head down.
Okay.
The hammer won't help you one bit.
My hammer?
Never mind him.
Why don't you just give up, birdcatcher? Will you stop?
Just imagine if the bad luck charmer wins and gets received by the king. Help me out here, Ulfried. What did the blind seer say back then, before he was burnt at the stake?
That Garon is evil.
I believe he said that Garon will bring us great misfortune. You have to consider the exact wording with prophecies, Ulfried.
What if Garon curses us? They say he's got a dark gift.
Nonsense. Far be it from me to stifle your hopes, Garon, but my jug is much too far away for you.
I already hate that guy.
Perhaps I'll consider giving you a sip later on, as a consolation for your defeat. You want the jug? This wine is only meant for the victor of the challenge, which would be me.
Alright, I'm gonna Google. Controls? The dark eyes. The dark eyes, and then something, something, something. Chainf. Oh, I misspelled, did I? And that cannot be changed right now. Well, that's perfect. Everybody knows what a chainf is. Now a road chainf. Chains of and Satinal. It gives me a bunch of videos. 6 months ago, there was a 1.6 gigabyte update for this game. That is a full game download, isn't it? Here, the dark eye, Chains of Satinal, is controlled with the mouse. Well, about that. 12 megabyte PDF. Ugh. PDF reader, why not? Yes, yes. PDF reader, will you ask you to consent? Come on, yes, consent. Okay, now I've signed a pact with the devil. Oh no, select language. PDF reader with built-in commercials. You know, why not? Click to use AI summary content. Could you just not suggest stuff like that? Okay. Introduction. The story so far. So probably this is not the first game in this series. Interesting, because graphics are amazing. It's not Deponia, but then again, nothing is, right? Character system requirements, installing the game, starting the game, deinstallation. God. Main menu, how to play, page 13. A real strategy guide. Eller instructions manual. How to play. The dark eye Chainf from Satinal is controlled with the mouse. Left mouse button, double click, right mouse button, middle mouse, scrolling the mouse wheel. And this is where I think one of the reasons for this game to be a little bit funny is because it's been ported from PC to consoles. Allow PDF to send a notification. No, thank you. Set as default. Now, just F off a little bit, thank you. Controls, nice. Okay, then we put in PS5 or PlayStation. Is this a 4 or 5 game? Probably 4. I don't know. PS5 controls. That guys, yada yada. PlayStation Store. DualSense controller. La 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 la. Okay. And then my page is in Dutch for some freaky reason. Oh, strong violence. Okay. Meet your destiny. Diadelic. I spelled everything wrong. PlayStation Store, you are not very useful at this point. A mouse is the best peripheral. That's a hard word. But the controller works well. Oh, here we go. Here's somebody who actually answers my question. The first of a PS5 double build. This one follows the adventures of Jaren in the Dark Eye Chainf of Satinal. A point, in one word, a point-and-click adventure dating back to the age of Adventuria. The Dark Eye Chainf of Satinal is part of the Dark Eye universe, a hugely popular RPG franchise from Deutschland. It's called Germany, but that's alright. From the cream of the adventuring crop, Daedalic Entertainment. So those guys are German. Well, that's awesome. Hands up, I had a few reservations that the lore would go over my head to begin with. Knowing diddly squat about the series, can this capture the beloved franchise essence? And would it be welcoming enough for newbies such as myself? Daedalic have had a bit of a head start as the Dark Eye Chainf of Satinal was launched on PC almost 10 years ago, and now it's on the PS5. The age does show a bit. Shut up, it does not. Resembling a 90s game on the surface, similar to the recent Hero U Rogue to Redemption, but without the humor. I don't even know what they're talking about. Okay, here's a review. You play Birdcatcher Jerome, and when he's introduced, his face is being dunked in a pig's will by the local bully, intent on stealing his oak leaves, required as part of a contest where the winner will be honored directly by the king. I want to be honored by the king. The tribulations, consolation prize, funny. well written. Okay, here we go. A mouse is the best peripheral for the genre, point and click. But the controller works well. Moving Jerem with the left stick. A warp wheel will automatically pop up when you get close to a point of interest. You can also scroll through items with the right stick, or press R3 for some hints. This is not... This is not what I... No, I would say it would be the bumpers that are for hints. Now, by default, there are 3 options on the verb wheel, represented by a button. Square will inspect an item. Cross will talk to an NPC or perform an action. And with the triangle button, you can use with whatever object is equipped. As part of my routine, subtitles are on due to frequent interruptions, but with the Dark Eye Chainf of Satinal, there was a problem, where the word language appeared through every scene. It didn't warrant a new game due to the progress made, but it occasionally ruined the artwork. I did not understand that. Going back to the presentation of the game, it does feel a little old school. This is because it is. The animation style skips the beat with the dialogue scenes, but only takes a few minutes to get used to. It's a design choice, no doubt, as the characters are hand-painted and really well done. Oh, that was... Trailer. Memoria is also something. Maybe before this, maybe after. How frustrating is that? Because this year says something different, and I can press the left trigger and this happens. But I don't know what I did.
What the? Stop it! Do you want
And
to
is
bludgeon
that
him
bird
to
talking
death?
to me?
Just take the oak leaf and let's go.
Is that bird talking?
They were indeed happy days for Dreamy and Agast. Only a few foresaw that soon nothing would be the same as it had been before.
That rhyme, and it's gotta be true.
What have you done to the cage? Leave it there. I'll fix it later.
Gwynling, I didn't break it.
Yes.
It was Olgierd and his farmhands. They ambushed me and took my oak leaf. You know, the one for the oak leaf challenge. You hear? They destroyed the cage, not me.
That... It can't be.
But you know what? I'll win the contest anyway. I'll take back my oak leaf and I'll win. And then no one will taunt me anymore. What are you doing there anyway?
Geron, this nonsense isn't going to lead anywhere.
I don't want to spend my whole life...
Being just a hunter and a trapper like me, without a cage, you're not even that, you know.
Okay, let's exhaust this. I don't...
Can you fix the cage?
Guess I'll have to. We're going to need it still.
Do we have a new job?
Job, he says. Before any of those hicks even begin to notice what's about to hit them, it'll be far too late.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the crows, Geron. The crows.
What's up with that dead crow?
I want to know what brought them here.
That's easy. Winter is near. It's looking for warmth.
It's chock full of black bile.
Once I've won the Oakleaf Challenge,
You're only earning scoffs and sneers for yourself.
the victor will be honoured by the king.
Everyone remains in the place meant for them. When will you finally accept that?
You seem tired. Why don't you go to bed?
Those dreams, they eat away at me and consume me. And those crows, those horrible creatures, they already feasted on the dead knight Ulrich's flesh. Something's afoot.
What dreams are those?
Eyes keep staring at me. Blind eyes, like in the days when the seer was still alive.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. They're only dreams.
See? That's what I mean. How did Knight Ulrich die?
He was murdered.
The old man? Why would anyone do that?
Who knows? But he was one of those who finished off the seer back in the day.
Gwynling the Seer has been dead for a long time now.
Yes, yes.
Ah.
Will you please stop brooding over that seer already? He was burnt at the stake, right?
13 years ago.
Because he foresaw King Gwendolen's death.
That's not the reason why. He abducted children. Nobody knows why. Be that as it may, he had sinister plans for Andergast. He ordered legions of crows to conquer the town, or to destroy it. At least that's what they say.
And that's why you're rummaging through the innards of this bird?
His crows brought dark dreams with them.
The crows prevent you from sleeping.
They're watching us. Don't look into their eyes. They look right into your soul, Geron.
I'm not afraid of a bunch of crows.
Until you hear the wings of Golgaris swoosh by.
Who says that Boron's soul bird can't be put in a cage as well? Enough of those horror stories. Will you help me with the Oakleaf challenge?
Leave me alone with your tomfoolery. I've got more important things to do.
Those crows will still be here tomorrow. The challenge only lasts today. I have to run. My rivals aren't sleeping. Gwynling's arthritis is getting worse and worse. Even with his walking cane, he doesn't leave his room much. I'll borrow your walking cane for a bit.
He don't care.
What's written here? The print is so small.
What are you doing there? Don't you have a task to attend to?
Gwynling rummaged through the whole room yesterday to find this drawing, and as always, he said nothing about what it means. What's brewing this time?
A remedy for those damn crows. But without fairy magic, it won't be of any use.
How do you know?
How does the wolf know how to hunt?
Right. I thought he was going to say something about if it makes in the forest.
I need to get my third oak leaf back from Olgierd, and I'll have to go to the castle gate and ask the Chamberlain for the last riddle of the challenge.
All right.
I've got 2 oak leaves. Olgierd has the third, and the fourth one is still hidden. Let's go then.
Damn it, it has to be somewhere.
But the guard says he doesn't have it.
Shut up. Geron's over there. He might eavesdrop. Well, the guard says he doesn't have it.
What was the text of the riddle again, Olgierd?
Damn, can't you remember anything? In front of the castle stands a guard with his trousers and shirt, and in one of those 2 there's a leaf. I give you my word.
There's a leaf.
Yes, but he swore by Prios that he doesn't have it. Let me think.
A single rope for... Why must everything always be out of reach?
Nice.
Gwynling's arthritis is getting worse and worse. Even with his walking cane, he doesn't leave his room much. That's one of the town bailiff's shirts.
What are you doing there?
The beautiful decoration.
I'm authorized to do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm authorized, so yeah.
Hey, there is indeed one of Olgierd's brass oak leaves. Let's see what the wind bag has to say about that.
Hello, Gohan. Have you caught a lark for me yet?
No, not yet.
Come on, Gohan. I have a feeling you're not trying hard enough for me.
Nonsense. It's just not the right season for larks.
You think I believe that?
What do you want with a lark anyway?
It should sing for me. What else?
Of course. What's in the big pot?
Acorns.
For the pigs?
No, those are lots for the town fair, in honour of the Queen of Nostria. One job is a kreutzer.
And what are the prizes?
I still have this straw puppet, this flask of plum spirit, and this wheel of cheese. The winner can choose the prize for themselves.
Something in D. I don't know. Not a guitarist.
I want to test my fortune.
Well, Geron, are you sure? With your luck, I'll bet you'll lose.
Don't you start as well. Here's your kreutzer. Damn.
Will you be so kind as to put the acorn in this box? And please don't look so disappointed. Bad luck at gambling means good luck in love, all right?
Has anyone ever won at all?
Of course. What do you think I am? A cheat? Look, I put all the acorns that have already been drawn into this box. I've painted little patterns on the winning acorns. And as you can see, there is already one winning lot in the box. That means that there has in fact been a winner already.
All right, all right.
Hustle and bustle of the fair. Music. Prize for the winner, maybe.
Do you like the music?
Yes, I've been listening the whole time. Oh, how I'd love to go closer to the musician and watch him play. But unfortunately, I have to stay here and watch the lots. I wish he would play the song about the Bruin's bride. I don't think I could hold myself back any longer in that case.
What's so special about this Bruin's song?
Well, Geron, it's just so beautiful. Everything else seems so insignificant when I listen to it. You would have to listen to it for yourself if you want to understand what I mean.
See you later, Hilda.
See you, and don't forget the lark. Hey, it's against the rules to take a peek.
Well, I don't know much about music.
Me neither.
Greetings, minstrel. What might be thy name?
My name is Fredhelm. What do you want?
Fredhelm? As in Broderick Fredhelm?
No, I'm afraid not. Just Fredhelm. But you don't have to be so damn formal. All right then, what is it? Is there anything you wanted to complain about?
How to become a musician. What an instrument is that?
Can you play something different?
You don't like my music, huh?
Oh, but I do. It's just that I'd like to hear a certain song. The song about the Bruin's bride.
I haven't played that in a long time. Can't I play a different tune?
Come on, you can do it, Fredhelm. These people aren't going to notice if there's some notes missing anyway.
All right.
And make it nice and loud, please, so that everybody in the marketplace can hear you.
Will do.
A special request for this bird catcher here.
What? Be careful, minstrel. When the bird catcher has requests, there's bound to be some damage.
You can't know this, but he's going to spell doom for all of us.
Don't listen to them, just play. The lots that have already been drawn. Ah, this acorn here has a pattern. Fredhelm?
Yes?
You can play something else now if you want to.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I just thought maybe something happy and cheerful would be nice for a change. A drinking song, maybe.
Well, all right then. But at some point I'll be done with your requests.
Okay, maybe.
Oh, Geron, what a wonderful song. Why don't you play your flute anymore? I'd let you practice in front of my window every night.
Oh, please, no. I'd rather cut off both my ears than listen to that whining.
I'll think about it. I want to have another go. I'm sure I'll be lucky this time.
No, you're only wasting your money. And you could let the others have their turn too.
There are no others around at the moment, so please take the Kreutzer.
All right, if that's what you want.
Exactly. Now for a quick exchange with the winning lot. There! I won!
Bah! Witchcraft!
Congratulations, Geron. What prize do you want?
Plumbed spirits, straw puppet, or a wheel of cheese? The spirits. Straw puppet? No. Yeah.
Give me the plum spirit.
Here you go. If you'd rather have something else, you can come and exchange it later.
Don't you think you've eaten enough mud for one day, Birdcatcher? Or would you like Ulfried to provide you with seconds?
No, thank you.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Oh, where'd the music go?
Look, Olgierd, an oak leaf of pure brass. It just fell in front of my feet.
That must be the one from the castle guard. Where did you...
Why don't we just swap? Oak leaf for oak leaf.
So that you can win? No way.
If we don't, neither of us will win. There are other participants in the challenge, as you know.
All right, then. How many oak leaves do you have already?
As many as you have.
I see. All right, Birdcatcher. This is your lucky day. We'll swap, but be warned, Geron. If you win the challenge, Ulfried will beat you to a pulp.
Well, he'd better get some rest then. Aren't you one of the Nostrians' fiercest enemies? So why do you participate in a challenge to honour their queen?
I'm not doing it for that Nostrian broad. I'm only doing this for me. There will never be peace with that vermin. An alliance between Andergast and Nostria. That would be as natural as... a flying frog?
Witty.
Beat it.
What's going on?
Look at the Birdcatcher. Poor boy doesn't get enough food.
Yeah, that's funny. But here's the oak leaf. I've got all four. I should hurry to the Chamberlain.
I'm still not clear on the controls, to be honest. I think I got an important message. 35 degrees in Denmark, Celsius, of course. I asked my friend if she'd go shopping with me after work. Super convenient for me since I'm riding a bicycle, which is not a problem. Well, you know, she has a car, and then we can talk about everything and nothing. I like it. Nah. I have a little hard time getting into this because it feels like I'm afraid to touch my controller, so I'm actually not relaxed. Okay, looking fancy. Ooh, Untitled Goose Game. Oh, it's a lot of keys. I wouldn't want. Crank. In games like these, I will be able to pull off that crank and use it somewhere else, I'm quite sure. Even though that this game seems a bit more serious than, for instance, I'd like to show off a bit, talking about point-and-click adventures. Just saying. Two games in one. If you ever think about getting a game, look into Day of the Tentacle. It's not the best print, but it's there. It's there. Nah. Okay, what are we doing here? And actually, I do also have from Untitled Goose Game, there is another one. You mess with the hunk, you get the bunk, and then it's like a fist-bumping goose from the game. Something like that. Chamberlain, Newcastle. Right, what's all this then? Some flavors. Eee, more pigs. Now I got shitty shoes.
It's an easy life if you don't mind living in the muck.
Exactly. You can say that about some humans too. That was not nice.
You can still tell that old Newcastle was once an army commander.
How?
You again?
What's up with his fingers on his left hand? Oh, he's blinking. That's kind of cool.
I've got all 4 oak leaves.
What? You? Show them to me. Yes, indeed.
Now the dire bunch can see who were the fools all along.
Not so fast. There's one more task ahead of you.
But I've collected all 4 leaves.
Take this town pennant here and hoist it in front of the castle walls.
Oh my. Now that reeks of harassment.
It's meant to be a tribute to the town and your king. You are supposed to show your pride in being a subject of the King of Andergast.
Piece of cake.
Oh, we're gonna have cake now?
The bird catcher has succeeded.
Newcastle, report.
My liege. I've never heard that. I'm just a...
You have brought me some serious...
I'll keep doing this until I get it right.
The power to outwit their own fate.
Yes, okay, so you can skip, and you can skip, and you can talk, and you can skip, and you can take the hammer, and you can skip, and you can hammer him in the head, but it's not working. You can skip, and you can press the left trigger, not knowing what the hell just happened there. And yes, there is this. Okay, and now we're back here.
What have you done to the cage?
I have to...
Mm-hmm.
I'll borrow your...
Cane.
What's written here? The print is so...
Looked at this. Okay. Yada yada yada. Okay, and we skedaddle down here. Skedaddle down here.
I need to get my... And I'll have...
Yes. And then the flute. Yoink. And then the oak figuremagics here.
I've got 2 oak leaves.
Yeah, I am a world star. Okay.
Damn it,
then.
it has to be somewhere.
But the
Yes, shut up. See if I can remember all this.
Well...
Yeah, and then there. There. Something. I think he plays in D.
Hello, girl. Have you caught a lock for me yet?
No, not yet.
Come on, girl.
Shut up. Pot with lots.
What's in the big...
Lots. I wanna buy a lot.
Has anyone... Do you like the music? What's so special about this brewing? See you later. Greetings, minstrel. Can you play some?
Encourage.
Come on, you can do it.
And now she's clapping and looking away.
The lots that have already been drawn. Ah, this acorn here has a pattern.
Yoink.
Fredhelm?
Yes?
Ask for some others.
You can play...
No.
Oh, game on. What a...
I want to have another go. Give me the That's one of the town. Hey, there is...
Okay. That was it, wasn't it? Wow, that was fast compared to doing it real. No, not him. Old Geared. Yes.
Don't you think you've eaten enough mud?
Blah, 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 blah.
Give back my oak leaf.
Or what?
Or I'll curse them. Look, Olgierd, an oak leaf of pure brass.
Swap 'em.
Why don't we just swap? Oak leaf. Aren't you one of the...
Beat it.
Okay, now to play with the piggies. No. Well, let's get them drunk again. And then they pull back. And now I can...
Look at...
4 oak leaves made from copper. And what did I do now? Was it now that I went here? I think I'm doing it right, but here comes the mistake I made before. And since there ain't no save games yet, then I couldn't go back. No, just talk. Right? I think yes.
You again?
Again?
I've got all 4 oak leaves.
What do you say again?
You? Show them to me. Yes, indeed.
Now the dire bunch can see who were the fools all along.
Not so fast. There's one more task ahead of you.
But I've collected all 4 leaves.
Take this town pennant here and hoist it in front of the castle walls.
Oh my. Now that reeks of harassment.
It's meant to be a tribute to the town and your king. You are supposed to show your pride in being a subject of the king of Andergast.
Piece of cake.
People are weird. I guess me too. In me own way. Okay, so now I got the Banner of Andergast, and this is where I had to Alright. This is what I should have done before. I should make some more coffee, shouldn't I? Yeah, then take a shower in like half an hour or so. Oh, no. Oh, my coffee. I have been snacking bell pepper. I don't know if that's normal. That's good. Stop texting me right now. Now half an hour passed and I'm not closer to the shower. It is what it is, right? How do you... Why is it that I can't... This is silly. Oh, there we go. I keep drifting in and out. I don't know what's with me.
The birdcatcher has succeeded. That's not a good omen.
You have achieved victory in the Oakleaf Challenge.
Who would have thought?
In order to receive your honors, you will be allowed to appear before your king today. But someone of your ilk will not be admitted into the presence of the king, just like that. So listen to me carefully.
Whatever you say, Master Chamberlain.
Royal Chamberlain.
My apologies.
First rule, you're only to talk if you are spoken to first. Do not ever interrupt the king. Or me, for that matter. And don't approach the throne closer than 7 paces.
Yes, sir.
You can count to 7, right?
7 is the number that comes after 6.
You will address the king as Your Royal Highness or Your Majesty.
Your Royal Highness. Got it?
Don't cause me any embarrassment. One slip, and you'll have spent your final day in Andergast. All right, let's get this thing over with.
Newcastle, report.
The young Queen of Nostria will spend some memorable days here in Andergast, Your Majesty.
Have the guards been clothed properly from the armory? And has the messenger with a welcome note finally been sent?
Not only that, my liege. The finest pastries have arrived from Albernian shores. They taste delicious. And we finally managed to cast the role of the rogue Morgul for the soiree. Old Buckledorn will play the part.
An interesting choice. He shall not frighten the Queen too much, though.
As you wish, my liege.
Who is that young lad over there? Is he a carny, too?
Your Majesty, a victor has been named in the minor challenge of the Oakleaf for the common folk. It is young Garon from the Tannerhood.
My liege.
Don't bother, Newcastle.
The youngster is the stepchild of Ranger Gwynling.
Is that so?
It's true, Your Majesty.
Old Gwynling. Without him, we'd probably still be fearing the seer to this day.
Your Majesty, don't forget that...
He paid his dues. Be that as it may. I hereby proclaim you winner of the Oakleaf Challenge, Garon.
Thus spoken and sealed in the 1,889th year of independence.
May you make Andergast proud, my boy.
You may thank the king and rise now.
I thank you for this honor, Your Majesty.
Your audience is over now.
Wait. So, didn't you learn the trade of the hunt from Gwynling, Garon?
Of course. I put the fear of the gods in wolves and bears.
Well, we don't have too much of a problem with those in this castle. Say, Sir Newcastle, have the attempts to rid the royal guest chambers of those nasty crows been successful yet?
Your Majesty, we're doing all we can.
But?
They're proving themselves quite obstinate, my liege. Nasty little buggers indeed, those crows.
I've been hearing that for days now.
The servants are doing the best they can.
Not good enough, it seems. It would constitute an insult to the Queen of Nostria. Garon, do you think you can deal with crows?
They're just birds like every other kind. You bait them, scoop them, grab hold of them.
Well, that's good news. I hereby charge you with the mission of ridding the royal guest chamber of all crows.
But, Your Majesty...
The whole court is terribly busy, Newcastle. I'm sure you can use a helping hand.
Of course, my liege. I'm just saying... Well, you know what people say about him.
I'm not inclined to bother with the superstitions of the plebs. It is concluded. Take the man-child to the ravaged chambers at once.
Very well, my liege.
Fulfill your charge well, Garon, and we'll meet again. The fate of Andergast lies in your hands.
I will not disappoint you, my king.
You have brought me some serious trouble already, young man. I hope you won't cause us any more bad luck.
I'll do my best.
The crows have been at it in here since yesterday. You can see for yourself what damage they've done. In just a few days, the Queen of Nostria will arrive. These are the only appropriate chambers for a guest of that importance.
This must have been a nice room once.
Spare your cheeky comments. You better start catching those crows. And I said catch, not kill. King Aphadan's wife doesn't want any bad omens, you hear?
Got it. I'll think of something.
And don't let your fingers get sticky.
The birdcatcher has succeeded. That's not a good omen.
You have achieved victory in the Oakleaf Challenge.
Who would have thought?
In order to receive your honors, you will be allowed to appear before your king today. But someone of your ilk will not be admitted into the presence of the king, just like that. So listen to me carefully.
Whatever you say, Master Chamberlain.
Royal Chamberlain.
My apologies.
First rule, you're only to talk if you are spoken to first. Do not ever interrupt the king. Or me, for that matter. And don't approach the throne closer than 7 paces.
Yes, sir.
You can count to 7, right?
7 is the number that comes after 6.
You will address the king as Your Royal Highness or Your Majesty.
Your Royal Highness. Got it?
Don't cause me any embarrassment. One slip and you'll have spent your final day in Andergast. All right, let's get this thing over with.
Newcastle, report.
The young Queen of Nostria will spend some memorable days here in Andergast, Your Majesty.
Have the guards been clothed properly from the armory? And has the messenger with a welcome note finally been sent?
Not only that, my liege. The finest pastries have arrived from Albernian shores. They taste delicious. And we finally managed to cast the role of the rogue Morgul for the soirée. Old Buckledorn will play the part.
An interesting choice. He shall not frighten the Queen too much, though.
As you wish, my liege.
Who is that young lad over there? Is he a carny, too?
Your Majesty, a victor has been named in the minor challenge of the Oakleaf for the common folk. It is young Garon from the Tannerhood.
Announcement.
Ja, det er Rasmus.
Hej Rasmus, det er Pia.
Goddag.
centimeter i det der runde, ikke også?
Ja.
Så nu venter jeg bare på, at det skal komme. Jeg har faktisk lige skrevet til dem i dag, hvornår de har tænkt sig at sende det.
Ja, nu må de godt skynde sig lidt.
Ja, jeg har dobbelttjekket inde på Trustpilot, inden jeg bestilte det, fordi jeg ville være sikker på, at det var en ordentlig side, jeg købte fra.
Ja.
Fordi det koster omkring 600 kroner. Det ville være ærligt, hvis det var sådan en af de der...
Ja, pengene forsvandt.
Altså, ja, lige nøjagtigt. Hvordan har du det, Rasmus?
Jamen, stille og roligt, altså, jeg er meget hjemme. Jeg er ikke rigtig ude sådan, faktisk overhovedet rigtigt. Altså, jo, jeg skal jo lige have handlet en gang imellem, men det er sådan set det. Og så ellers så passer jeg jo, så det forløb, jeg har i Aarhus. Hun kunne fortælle mig sidste gang, at jeg har 2 gange tilbage. Så der er nu her på onsdag, så render vi ind i 3 ugers sommerferie, og så har jeg sidste gang. Og så derefter, så må de jo tage stilling til, hvad de vil stille op med mig, eller hvor de vil synes, jeg skulle pege hen af.
Og det kan de ikke se nu?
Nej, fordi det er jo sådan 3 måneders se hinanden an, jeg har fået. Jeg er ikke rigtig optaget hos dem, selvom jeg har ventet i 2,5 år.
Nej, det er simpelthen for dårligt. Du ikke snart kan få noget afgørelse på, om der er noget videre behandling for dig. Så tror jeg, du skal sige rent ud, at det føler du selv, at du har behov for.
Jamen, jeg har nævnt en gang, altså, du ved, det er lidt ligesom at snakke med sin sagsbehandler om, at man ikke får nok penge i kontanthjælp. Det skal man ikke, og det har jeg heller aldrig gjort, fordi det vil ikke hjælpe noget. Hvis jeg begynder at sige til hende, jeg synes, det går for langsomt, jamen det er ikke hende. Det er ikke hendes spor. Altså...
Nej, men jeg tænker heller ikke, at det er for langsomt. Jeg tænker bare, at du har behov for at vide, om de har tænkt at afslutte dig nærmest inden du kom i gang, ikke?
Jo, men det er den usikkerhed, jeg har fået lov at gå i de sidste 2,5 måneder. Så,
ja, det har jeg kunnet høre på dig. Det synes jeg, det er noget svineri.
Jamen, det er det.
Sådan nogle dybe ar på sjælen, man har brug for at komme igen.
Men omvendt, hvis nu hun føler, at det, jeg døjer med, det har mere, lad os sige, grundlag i barndom og opvækst, jamen så er det jo måske nok ikke seksuel overgreb, jeg skal sidde og tale om sådan i første omgang, så er det måske jeg ved det ikke. Altså og det er jo det andet problem. Når jeg ikke ved det, hvem fanden skulle så vide det? Men jeg ved det ikke.
Nej, men jeg håber og tror også, de sender dig et andet sted hen, som har noget stærkere kompetence i netop det, som du har været udsat for.
Men det er der. Altså det er der, og det er det, som kommunen har ventet på os, fordi de er alle sammen uddannede psykologer. Jeg tror ikke, de er psykiatere, fordi de hverken stiller diagnoser. Jeg tror heller ikke, altså de kan nok foreslå medicin til ens privatpraktiserende. Det tror jeg måske godt, de kan, men ellers ikke. Så det er dem.
Så hen til nogen, der kan lave en diagnose og ligesom få dig medicineret rigtigt, hvis det er der, de
og der har jeg jo lige været igennem ude i Gøstrup. Det var dem selv, der ville have mig derud. Og så er det jo så, at jamen jeg har hverken...
Hvad var du derude efter?
Jamen det var jo udredning, fordi de havde bedt mig om at komme tilbage. Og der fik jeg fjernet ADHD, som jo ellers min privatpraktiserende læge siger, det var Rasmus. Når du har fået medicin af ham her, han er Hernings absolut bedste og har været det i altid. Så har du altså ADHD, og sådan er det bare. Nå, jamen altså okay, når du siger det, så må jeg jo ikke. Men nej, det har jeg ikke, siger de, og jeg har heller ikke tegn på PTSD, kompleks PTSD, efter seksuel overgreb eller en tvivlsom opbringning i min barndom.
Så Hvad så har de så tilbudt dig udreder for, der skulle være noget andet?
Jamen, der har ikke været andre ting oppe at vende. Altså, nu ligger det hele over hos CSM, og ved det, at de er uddannede psykologer og så videre, jamen, så deres udtalelse, eller deres arbejde med mig, og det, de siger sådan i det der hedder en epikrise, altså afhandlende dokument fra dem af, jamen, det er jo så det, der skal være med til at give mig et fucking flexjob, og nu har det jo snart taget 6 år. Ikke?
Ja, det er vildt. Og hvordan har du det med, at du føler, at du har fået noget, og alligevel måske det, du har egentlig behov for? Er du okay med det? Eller
nej.
Er du klogere?
Altså,
det er fedt nok. Altså,
6 år. 6 år på kontant. Nå, jo, nej, men altså, jamen, det er for nemt at blive sur. Ikke? Det er for nemt at være ærgerlig. Det er for nemt at...
Jeg ved det godt, Rasmus, men det ændrer jo ikke på, at vi bare er mennesker, vel?
Nej, men altså den del af det, den forsøger jeg for så vidt muligt at abstrahere fra, fordi den hjælper mig ikke. Jeg går kun hen og bliver negativ, og så er det faktisk, at så er det er rigtig nemt at drikke.
Så kommer mit næste spørgsmål. Hvorfor kommer du ikke rigtig ud? Er det fordi, du har...
Overskud. Jeg har ikke lyst. Altså, hvor skulle jeg tage hen også, ikke? Altså, jeg tænker, jeg har ikke...
Du skulle ud og besøge mig og se min lejlighed, og vi kunne sidde ude på en tag.
Det er en mulighed.
Koldt og drikke, og ryge en helvede smøger og snakke.
Jamen, altså, det eneste, der er ved det er, at jeg vil være ked af at lave en aftale, hvor jeg så 4 timer før kommer til at sige, prøv at høre, jo, jeg vil gerne, det er bare en dårlig dag. Altså, jeg er bange for at skulle aflyse.
Men for mit vedkommende, der kan du ringe 2 timer før og sige, hvad så Pia, er du hjemme? Og det er jeg altså rigtig meget, Rasmus, for jeg elsker at være i mit hjem. Jeg går jo og nuller med en masse ting, når jeg finder på noget og nuller med.
Jamen altså, det sker, at jeg er inde i byen.
Du bare ringe, jeg skal ind til byen. Er du hjemme, så kommer jeg forbi.
Okay, jamen det kunne vi faktisk godt aftale sådan, fordi så er det jo dagen, hvor der er, at jeg kan jo konstatere, jamen altså, jeg har overskud, jeg er inde i byen, hvor jeg ringer sgu til. Ja, jamen jeg bare sige, jeg forstår. Ja.
Og på onsdag har jeg en knogleskæft ude i Gødstrup.
Ja.
Men det er jo noget, jeg kommer ret hurtigt hjem fra igen begge dele.
Ja.
Og min telefon er altid åben, medmindre jeg er inde på et sygehus.
Ja.
Og kan jeg se, at du har haft ringet eller skrevet, så hører du fra mig.
Jamen det er jo, jeg hører, jeg forstår, hvad du siger. Altså, jeg synes, det vi lige fik snakket om nu, det er en god måde at gøre det på. Selvfølgelig så er det ikke lige hver dag, at jeg er i Herning, langt fra faktisk.
Nej, men jeg kender det selv. Der er dage, hvor man har behov for at oplade batterierne og bare være sig selv. Så du kan altid ringe på 1 eller 2 timer før, eller en halv time før jeg er hjemme, så er jeg hjemme.
Ja.
Og så er du mere velkommen.
Fint, det kan vi godt sige. Altså, jeg har ingen planer.
Så vi verdenssituation.
Det kommer vi nok til, ja. Det er ikke verdens dårligste plan, det synes jeg ikke. Det lyder fornuftigt, det lyder godt.
Ja, kan du være med på den?
Ja.
Og så må du ikke glemme, at du har en åben invitation, der er gældende.
Nej, jamen det, jeg hører...
Og så hører du fra mig lige så snart jeg har fået spurgt mere ind til Niels, og set om det bliver en af de nærmeste dage. Men jeg må også ærligt indrømme, at det Kim her, det får mig rigtig meget.
Det kan jeg godt forstå. Altså, det vil det.
Jeg har jo fået en indkaldelse i sidste uge, som han slet ikke havde set. Og på dag igen, så ringer de fra Skyby. De lidt efter ham på sygehuset. Den har han ikke set. Og så viser det sig her til morgen, at han har fået en indkaldelse igen i fredag, som han heller ikke har set og opdager her tidligt i morges. Og ringer til mig, og jeg troede nemlig, at jeg havde en pigerdag, som jeg kalder det i dag, hvor jeg bare skulle ingenting, nu jeg skal rende efter noget her de næste par dage. Og det havde jeg glædet mig til, så han ringede 7:15, så det er der, han var med. Det er godt nok her, så håber jeg hurtigt under motor, kommer du hen, der var skørt.
Ja. Jamen der tror jeg også, selvom du havde aftalt med dig selv, at nu skal det være pigerdag i dag, så når det er sådan noget, så er det lidt nemmere at kan sige, ved du hvad, kom og hent mig, eller vi ses, eller...
Det vil, og det skal jeg have plads til, når det omhandler ham.
Ja.
Jeg er ikke så heldig med, at børnene støtter op om det. Og der har han så kun Tom og mig. Tom, det er jo min bror. Han synes for øvrigt, at du er en rigtig frisk fyr. Han kunne rigtig godt lide dig. Det nævnte han efter, at I var kørt.
Jo, det var da godt. Det er jeg glad for.
Ja, fordi jeg er nødt til at besøge en del, fordi jeg har jo ikke plads til...
Nej, men det læste jeg godt, jo.
Så det kunne ellers have været hyggeligt, hvis der havde været plads, at de kunne mødes alle sammen.
Jamen.
Også fordi jeg synes, at snakken gik vældig, både på kryds og på tværs, og det var dejligt. Og hold kæft, fordi det hele bare hurtigt også.
Jamen, der var ikke nogen flyttekasser, der flækkede. Vi havde ikke noget porcelæn, der lige pludselig... Det gik faktisk godt, ja.
Jeg nåede jo ikke engang at hjælpe med så meget som en flyttekasse, fordi så kunne jeg tage mig af de der 2 syn og rengøringen derude i Sunds, ikke?
Ja, men det er jo lige så vigtigt jo. Altså.
Ja, det skulle jo gøres den dag. Jeg havde jo ikke noget valg, og der skulle jeg jo møde op, og jeg var jo også afhængig af en, der kunne køre mig, så derfor allierede jeg mig med Tom.
Selvfølgelig.
Men hold kæft, hvor var I bare seje og hurtigt til at få det hele til at komme på plads.
Jamen, jeg fulgte bare med de andre, så jeg hang bare i der, altså.
Ej, og det var jo fedt, at man kan komme med den flyttebil der med lift på, ikke også?
Jo, det gjorde det hele noget nemmere.
Ja, det gjorde det godt nok. Det var virkelig lækkert. Det gjorde jo også, at det kunne gå noget hurtigere. Det var kun den, der kom til at køre 2 gange. Alle de andre, de kørte kun 1 gang. Det synes jeg, det var imponerende. Er du der?
Ja, undskyld, ja.
Okay.
Ja, men det er fordi nu det er lidt sms fra kommunen af, og skulle lige se, om det var vigtigt. Det var det ikke, og ja.
Det må du hellere få tjekket, men jeg hører fra dig, Rasmus, ikke også?
Jo.
Du hører fra mig.
Jo, jamen jeg skal...
Tak, fordi du skriver til mig, det
Jamen det er jo... Nej, det er sgu mere en undskyldning, at jeg ikke fik læst din besked, fordi det kan godt være, at jeg måske ikke svarer samme dag. Det er så rigtigt nok, men jeg plejer sgu da at svare. Altså, det...
Ja, men det er det, hvis ikke man gør det med det samme, i hvert fald når man hedder Pia, så kan jeg sgu også glemme det og tænke, at få en dårlig samvittighed, at jeg først får...
Jamen, det er også derfor, jeg undskylder.
Ja, det er så fint, Rasmus.
Det er godt at høre. Godt.
Og husk, du kan ringe i sidste øjeblik.
Jamen, det sidder fast nu, fordi det er jo faktisk lige præcis sådan, som jeg godt selv kunne tænke mig det. Men det var bare ikke... Jeg kunne ikke få mig selv til at foreslå det. Det er i orden. Det er i orden. Vi tales ved, så skal vi sige det. Vi ses.
Det gør vi i hvert fald. Ha' en god dag.
Tak og i lige måde, tak. Hej.
Tak, hej.
Okay. Okay. Do I have to do anything in that regard? I don't. Not at this point in time. What's that? Finally. What? On the pet spider. What is this? Got my long sleeve top delivered. Very happy. Historians have multiple interpretations of the origin of the symbol, including a falcon, an arched bow, the Holy Trinity, or an anchor. Depictions of a flying falcon with a Christian cross above its head have been found in Old Ladoga, the first seat of the Kievan Rurik dynasty of Scandinavian lineage. Such a falcon, along with a cross, are also featured on the coins of Olaf Gudfridsson, a Viking king of Dublin and Northumbria. Today's most common interpretation is cryptographic depictions of word will. That looks like this. Right, thanks. Where can I get one of these? I got mine at stjavelin.com. A Ukrainian shirt with yeah, okay. And alright, okay. Alright, evacuation in Aarhus. Take your medicine. I did. Customers raging against PlayStation. Thousands want their money back. What is this about? It's probably crap. More than 20,000 PlayStation users are furious with Sony and demand therefore that they get their money turn. What's this about? Yeah. Oh, 22,000 Dutch gamers. A Dutch organization that wants to drag PlayStation into court. According to the organization, there is talk about unfair high prices on digital games in the PlayStation Store, and now they wish economical compensation for those involved, 22,000 people. They think that Sony is abusing their market position by overpricing for digital products, which should be cheaper than physical copies. That's their reasoning for dragging Sony to court. This is bogus BS. And not the good kind of BS, the bad one. According to the organization, Sony are pricing their digital games 50% more expensive than the same game in a physical form. Is that a problem? If physical copies keep the gaming shops alive, I mean, I miss GameStop. Sincerely. I think Europe misses GameStop. In Denmark, we don't have any substitution for GameStop. Yeah, there's second-hand shops and stuff, but no, not what GameStop did and what they had. Now all the funny stuff, the collectibles, the knickknacks, the coffee cups, the funny lamps, the posters, the sweatshirts, the everything. I mean, I bought my posters from Temu. Yay. Do they fit the frame? No. Does it look like I made it myself? Yeah, kinda, except I couldn't print on this kind of material. It's not paper, it's some kind of fabric. Anyway. The consumers feel that they have been cheated. But this is not the case in Denmark. As my personal opinion about the But yeah, the money should go to the people producing the game. Whereas Sony, yes, they are delivering the service. There is not any other place where you can download a game for PlayStation. As far as I know, you can buy a code and then you can redeem the code. But still, you use Sony to download the game. It is, after all, called a Sony PlayStation. It is not called a whatnot machine as a but of course the prices in the PlayStation shop should mostly have to do with the product you're buying. But my personal experience is that that's also how it is. Fallout first, for Fallout 76, we can discuss the pricing of that. That is more expensive than being live on PlayStation. It is what it is. Okay. Oop. Yeah, that's all right. I'll make some progress here, and then I'll go take that shower. That's the plan. Let's see how it will. There is some save game screwing around here.
Your Majesty.
The youngster is the stepchild of Ranger Gwynling.
Is that so?
It's true, Your Majesty.
Old Gwynling. Without him, we'd probably still be fearing the seer to this day.
Your Majesty, don't forget that...
He paid his dues. Be that as it may. I hereby proclaim you winner of the Oak Leaf Challenge, Garon.
Thus spoken and sealed in the 1,889th year of independence.
May you make Andergast proud, my boy.
You may thank the king and rise now.
I thank you for this honor, Your Majesty.
Your audience is over now.
Wait. Say, didn't you learn the trade of the hunt from Gwynling, Garon?
He taught me one or two things, all right, but I'm still at the beginning of my career.
Each journey starts with the first step. Say, Sir Newcastle, have the attempts to rid the royal guest chambers of those nasty crows been successful yet?
Your Majesty, we're doing all we can.
But?
They're proving themselves quite obstinate, my liege. Nasty little buggers indeed, those crows.
I've been hearing that for days now.
The servants are doing the best they can.
Not good enough, it seems. It would constitute an insult to the Queen of Nostria. Garon, do you think you can deal with crows?
They're just birds like every other kind. You bait them, scoop them, grab hold of them.
Well, that's good news. I hereby charge you with the mission of ridding the royal guest chamber of all crows.
But, Your Majesty...
The whole court is terribly busy, Newcastle. I'm sure you can use a helping hand.
Of course, my liege. I'm just saying... Well, you know what people say about him.
I'm not inclined to bother with the superstitions of the plebs. It is concluded. Take the man-child to the ravaged chambers at once.
Very well, my liege.
Fulfill your charge well, Garon, and we'll meet again. The fate of Andergast lies in your hands.
I will not disappoint you, my king.
You have brought me some serious trouble already, young man. I hope you won't cause us any more bad luck.
I'll do my best.
The crows have been at it in here since yesterday. You can see for yourself what damage they've done. In just a few days, the Queen of Nostria will arrive. These are the only appropriate chambers for a guest of that importance.
This must have been a nice room once.
Spare your cheeky comments. You better start catching those crows. And I said catch, not kill. King Afadan's wife doesn't want any bad omens, you hear?
Got it. I'll think of something.
And don't let your fingers get sticky.
I think there's one more save. Ja, Lotte Rasmus. Hej. Ja. Okay. Ja. Undskyld, han skal hvad? Okay. Skal han også låne kørekort, så? Ja. Ja. Jo. Konto. Ja. Men havde han ikke, det havde han da sidste gang. Ja, de skal bare køre ordentligt jo. Ja. Så derfor skal det være nu. Nej, men jeg forstår. Jamen altså, jeg er klar. Ja. Ja, hvad vil det egentlig sige? Så er der hvor lang tid? Fra nu eller når du ringer? Fra nu eller når du ringer? Okay, det er i orden. Vi snakkes ved. Hej. Okay, I'm going shopping. I wasn't ready for that, but... Okay. Okay. I should get ready. Hope they fix their bottle refund machine. Okay, a piece of bread. Curry. That's it. Thank you. Oh, forgot G. Alright, yeah. This was probably the least constructive stream ever. Well, 3 trophies, but yeah. I'll be back after shopping, definitely. See ya.